Can you see the huge difference? Now my nose now looks like part of my highlight compared to this side. Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. My name is Maryann Okonkwo. I make videos on beauty, lifestyle, and vlogs. And if those videos are videos that you're interested in, that you found interesting and whatnot, then consider subscribing to my channel. Today's video is actually a makeup series. So I've done how to my foundation routine, how to highlight and contour. I've also done how to draw your brows after applying your foundation, which I find a lot convenient than doing my brows before foundation. So if you're an after foundation kind of person, then consider watching that video by clicking the card up here or checking the description bar for a link to that video so you can watch how I draw my brows after my foundation without messing my foundation up. So yeah, so this video now is a video on how to properly contour your nose. I see some people with massive nose, in quotes. That is not that, I don't mean that as an insult. I don't mean to be offensive, because that's how God created us. Do you understand? Including me, I have a big nose, I know, but it's how you are able to play with makeup to make it look better or look nicer that really matters. So I see a lot of people that say, oh, they've contoured their nose, they've highlighted their nose, but then the only thing they really did was to make the nose a lot bigger. So please, if you're part of those people, consider following this tutorial so you can learn better ways to contour your nose and make it look a lot smaller. So this is what I'm talking about. This is what my nose looks like now. Now I'm going to show you guys how to contour your nose and make it look smaller. Easy peasy steps. So the first thing you're going to need is a contour shade and highlight shade, a brush, and a beauty blender. So I like to use this black opal foundation in the shade Carob to contour because it's really pretty and it has this it's very woman of color friendly, and that's why I used to contour anyways on my cheeks. So what you want to do is unscrew it and bring it up. So you want to get a blending brush. Please make sure that it's full and fluffy like this one. Full and fluffy like this one. I don't know if you guys can see it. So this is what it looks like. So it blends a lot better. Bring it to the beginning of your brows like this. And just basically draw a line. We're going to blend it out, but just so you guys get the gist. So take it all the way to the beginning of your brows and then just blend it down. So I'm going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So beginning of your brows, take it down. And then you want to end it. You don't want your nose to be with a Niger that doesn't have end. This is okay. We can leave this like this for now. One thing you might want to do is just bring it as close to the center as you can possibly bring it. But this is okay. The highlight is going to make it look better. So what I like to do next is then to highlight. Draw a V at the center of my brows. What this V does is that it gives your nose some form of structure. Next, I would use this beauty blender and blend. And then you have to be really quick with this particular concealer because it dries really fast. Just blend it as best as you can possibly blend it. Next thing I like to do is now to use that same brush and then press it on to define that line, because we don't want to say we want to highlight and then end up making our nose looking bigger than how it was before. I'm gonna blend that out. Let me show you the trick. So you bring the concealer to the sides of your nose when you're highlighting. Of course, we're gonna do this in bits because this concealer dries like really quick. What you then want to do is then blend it upwards. Can you see? Blending it this way. Can you see the huge difference? Now my nose now looks like part of my highlight compared to this side. Can you see what I'm talking about? This is ugly. this is perfect. So we're going to replicate what we did there to the other side. So once you've blended it out and you're satisfied with how it looks this way, you start blending it inwards. Next, to set my highlight properly, I'll be using the Sacha Buttercup, just basically where the highlight was on my nose. I'll be using this Egg and Esther shade in HW37, dusting off the excess, and so I'll be taking the face powder and blending it. And this is basically what the nose contour looks like now. It looks significantly better on the bridge of my nose. I like to use my finger actually. So I basically just tap, okay, and blend if necessary. But I just focus it here, and then I take more and then just tap here at the center of my nose, the tip of my nose rather, and blend. So I like to just blend it inwards.